Dreams really do come true, and things really do get better. Hi everyone! So, I cannot believe that I'm making this video right now. Today is the day that I'm publishing my book. The Beauty in Breathing is a collection of poems about loneliness and hope and hurting and healing, being sad and being happy and being hopeful and being everything in between, and it's an extremely emotional, raw collection that I hope could really help people feel a little better about life. And the whole point of the book is just if you've been kind of unable to see the beauty in life, the beauty in breathing, it could really help you see that. But this has been one of my biggest dreams since I was a little girl. I'm turning 20 next month, and I've been writing for at least 14 years. The greatest things happen when we're scared and decide to be brave and follow our heart, follow our dreams, and do whatever terrifies the out of us, because it's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay, and it's gonna be worth everything. So because I don't want to just tell you, this book is really pretty, look at this, you need to buy it, and because I don't want you to just feel like you need to buy it because I'm over here being like, please buy my book, please read my book. I want to share some really meaningful poems that mean a lot to me, so I want to read them to you, and this video will probably be a little bit long. I already read actually the poem that is on the back of the paperback in my first announcement video, so if you want to see that, I'm going to link it down below and pop it up on the screen. So the first poem is called Running. I spent so long running away from my demons, from sadness and tears, from loneliness and my fears, from doubt and hate, from darkness and restraint, but I have to change the direction. I need to stop running away and run towards my dreams, hope, joy, and peace. My demons will never go away, so I might as well take them along for the ride. Oh my god, this is like, I don't know what to do with myself. Oh god. The next one is called A Roller Coaster, which is actually a really long poem, but it means a lot to me, and so I'm gonna read it as well. Let's do this. This isn't making me nervous at all. You've heard it before, that life is full of ups and downs. 1 minute we're screaming from fear, and then we're crying, laughing, smiling, living, breathing, dying, singing. We're sad, we're mad, we're happy, confused, and glad to be alive. But then we get sick of the turns, and it feels like downs upon downs as the sadness downs on us and grabs us by its bony hands. We get trapped in the dark, and we can't seem to find a way out. There's a spark, but then it's dark again. And it might seem like we're trapped forever, but we're still breathing. We're here, and whatever it takes, we have to keep going. Even when we're dying and crying from desperation, and we're desperate to make the pain stop, we need to get the tears out, scream, and cry out. Punch the walls, keep going down the wrong paths before we get to the right one, the one that will show us the light. And finally, the never-ending fight will end, and we'll feel alive again. And it will come, because even when the nights are long and cruel and dark, the sun still comes up after, and it might be hidden behind the clouds. Maybe it cries and shouts too, but it will do whatever it takes when it wakes again and climbs out of the clouds, shining bright on the whole world. Holy shit. I kind of want the poem to speak for itself, but what I want to say right now is at the beginning of writing the book, and throughout, honestly, I felt like I was on the parts of the roller coaster that make you sick, that suck, you know, the downs upon downs, and there wasn't really much going on, but I was just sad and lost, and I desperately wanted to find the light again, and I felt so lost. And now I did. I feel and see so much more light than I ever did. I need you to know that if you're on the downs of the roller coaster, if you are hurting right now, you are going to get to the other side, and you are going to be happy, and you are going to see and feel the light again. And I'm gonna share one more with you, which is called I'm Afraid. I'm afraid I might never go on that date. I'm afraid of not being good enough. I'm afraid that I'm not so tough. I'm afraid, but I don't want to be. I just want to be who I'm meant to be. I want to smile and see all the beautiful things, the orange, purple, and pinks of sunsets. I want to focus on all that lets me be happy and excited, but all I can feel is my heart that's shaking. I want to pour it out into art, but I'm breaking. I've been falling, I've been drowning, I've been mourning. What and why? I'm not entirely sure, but I just want to swim to the shore. I want the pain to fade. I want to feel like myself. I will not live my life in fear. But what if I don't feel that great? What if I can't paint the colors into my heart again? I actually did. I painted the colors into my heart, and my heart is a rainbow right now. Hopefully that gave you a taste of the poems, and I don't want this video to be 10 million years long, but this was supposed to be a Q&A as well, so you know, how about I just quickly answer the questions, which is probably gonna take me ages, but let's just do this. So, at Violet's Oasis asks, what kinds of random offbeat stuff inspires you to write poetry? Honestly, there aren't that many random things that inspire me to write poetry. I usually just write poems when a really intense feeling or thought hits me, and then I just pour my heart out. But honestly, it can be absolutely anything, because, you know, inspiration really is everywhere. And sometimes I just, you know, see a tree that I'm actually looking at right now in front of my window, and it's just like, you can write, there's so much that you could write based on a tree. You know, you can talk about the color, you can talk about the branches, you can talk about how it grows, you can describe what it looks like, you can describe what it does, you can describe how it's old, if it's pretty, if it's dry, if it feels alive, if it feels dead. Therefore, on it, there's just so much that you can write about when you see anything in the world. Like, you can just really see what's in front of you, and anything that you think of connected to that, you can write about it in any way you want, you know? And inspiration is everywhere, and we just have to look and open our eyes to see it. Yeah. Okay, someone, I don't know how to say that, but someone called Just Call Me Kay said, can you read a part of one poem or share a piece? I already did. Yes. Then Gregg, at Gregg and a lot of numbers, asks, who or what are your influences? In poetry, I don't really have influences as in authors, poets. Because, to be completely honest, I have yet to find a poet that really, really resonates with me, that speaks to me on every level. Like, I have read collections that I enjoyed, but none that I really, really loved. And so the way that I write the poems is honestly just anything that I like the sound of, the feel of, and everything. But when it comes to other influences, it's just mostly feelings and thoughts, like I said, because I just take my heart and pour it out onto the page. Mostly. Yeah. At J. Pullman Writing asks, what central themes does this poetry collection explore, and what was your favorite such exploration? I love that question, but this is gonna take me a while to answer, but it's the last one. Okay, I think I've already kind of mentioned that, but my main themes are loneliness, sadness, struggling, healing, hope, love, and life, and all these deep, big things. And my favorite theme, the most important part of the book, is the hope. Even the poems that are really, really sad, I really tried to have a tiny bit, at least a tiny speckle of hope in all of them. And life is just gonna get hard, and maybe it really is hard right now for us, maybe it's incredible, but we're gonna struggle, and things are gonna be difficult, and darkness might consume us, and things will get hard, but we have to hold on to the hope that it's gonna be okay, that we're gonna get through it, that we are strong to get through all of it. And hope can be a bitch, you know, when we have hope that something's gonna happen and then it doesn't, things go wrong, it doesn't go as we wish it did. But eventually hope is what gets us through the darkest times, and it can be a bitch, but it's also really incredible. And hope really did get me through a lot, and in the long run it's been really good to me, and it got me through a lot. And I really, really hope I really, really hope that you are gonna feel the hope in your heart, and that is gonna light up that flame if you haven't really been able to light it up yourself. And I really need to stop talking, but the main thing that I want to tell you is that dreams really do come true, and things really do get better. And even if you don't believe it right now, I understand. I've been there, but things are gonna get better for you, and you are going to feel alive, and you are going to be better, you are going to get better. And even if, you know, it doesn't matter what dream you have, even if you feel like for so long it just hasn't happened and you want to give up because you're like, I've been waiting for so long, maybe it will never happen. But the fact that it hasn't happened yet doesn't mean it never will. And we just have to keep going and keep trying, and we're gonna get there eventually. And so if you want to publish a book and it's one of your biggest dreams, and you might even be thinking, you know, like, you're older than me and you're like, well, I've been trying for a while and it hasn't happened, it can still happen, and it will happen for you. It will happen, and it's gonna be incredible, and it's gonna be worth the wait. And I know that waiting is such a pain in the ass so often, and you know, we sometimes just don't want to have the patience anymore and the energy, and we're just like, fuck this. But we just can't give up on our dreams, and we cannot give up on ourselves, because we are so much stronger than we believe. We are so much stronger, and even when we feel our weakest, we are still strong enough to get through everything, and we will. And yeah, oh my god, everything's gonna be okay. Oh god. Okay, so if you would like to get my book, the link is down below. And if you can't read it right now, or if you just whatever, you can add it on your Goodreads, and you can follow me on my Goodreads account, and I need more friends. And yeah, more videos are coming that aren't just themed about my book, but still there are even more videos coming that are themed about my book, but not in a boring way, I promise. It's just mostly just gonna be like deep things that will hopefully inspire you, because I want to share my journey with you even more. And yeah, so videos are coming because I'm not giving up on myself. I'm gonna get back into YouTube, and I'm gonna get back into filming, and I'm gonna make this shit happen. And I really hope that you are doing great, and if you're not, I'm sending you tons of hugs, and read my book. It could really help, but don't read it because you feel like you have to read it, because, you know, all I ever want to do is help and inspire people, and I really hope that this book will do that. Everything's gonna be okay, and yeah, I'm gonna keep telling myself that if I ever freak out about people actually reading my book. And if you read my book, please review it on Amazon and Goodreads. I am begging you. And if you read my book and you want to like tell me about it and stuff, please tag me on Twitter, Instagram, leave a comment, anything, please. Or you can email me anything you want. And thank you if you buy it. Thank you so much with my whole heart, and I really, really, really hope that the book is gonna mean something to you. And I need to shut the fuck up. Okay. Thank you so much for watching and for everything. And if you need hugs, I'm sending you to them. I'm sending them to you right now. And yes, so that's gonna be it. Subscribe for more videos and give this video a thumbs up if you're excited to read right now. And yeah, and that's gonna be it. Have a great day, and I'm gonna see you soon in another video. Bye!